you know, Epic's pulling it back. And honestly, I consider Misfortune to be like more of a I win the game carry than Kog'Maw. Like Kog'Maw's really awesome, he's consistently damaging, but you can do things about Kog'Maw. Misfortune, I just think is like, I pressed R and you can all go screw yourselves. And especially with a Mumu, like if Mumu gets his ultimate off, like that's a full Misfortune ultimate, like no questions asked. You're just done for. So it's gonna be really cool to see how that's gonna play out, because Excessive is getting himself there. He's not super farmed. Like at this point, he should probably have an Infinity Edge, or at least like a Bloodthirster and something else. But he'll still get there. I mean, he's at probably 100 minion kills now. Yeah, okay, 151. He's caught up really quickly in minions now. He's probably back on schedule for what a carry should have from farming top for a long time. Double up, picking up 2 more minion kills. Ooh, a little stun on Kennen. They're not gonna go for it. Okay, backing up for now. And Mumu off in the wings. Gonna be a little bit careful. Heimerdinger doing a good job. Put his turret up there in front. Yeah. Okay, so both teams see both teams. Mumu has come in. He does see Shen. Will they go for this? There's the ultimate from Misfortune, and they take a ton of damage. The turret has gone down, and there's Ken in the middle of everything. Andy getting dropped down. Aragi is gonna die, and Mumu does drop down. That's a very good job from Epik. Kobe getting dropped as well from CLG. So Epik doing a very good job here. Hotshot though picks off Aragi. So that is oh my, 3 CLG guys. You've got completely decimated. Dan Din picking up some good stuff, and Saul's with a double kill on Andy, and Hotshot getting freaking owned. Hotshot will get dropped down.
Ouch.
There's the kill, but Dan Din gonna take some damage from the Kog'Maw. Yes, does drop him down a little bit low, but he's going to be okay.
How much damage does that do?
So that does, I believe, like 100 plus 25 per level,
okay,
or something higher than that. But it's probably about like 300, 400 damage right there onto Heimerdinger. So now it's a 6-3. Epik doing a very good job. 6-3 now is their score. So they've just won these team fights so hard.
Sign language over there. So.
That's useful. Thanks, Matt Marcoux. But yeah, so Epik doing a very good job. Oh, and they've gotten Dragon. So I mean, they're just doing such a great job at controlling this map. There's the Dragon.
And it looked like CLG's game. We had a 5-on-5 in the middle. There was a lot of like a battle of attrition going there. But I mean, ultimately, Epik really came on top of that last exchange right there.
Yeah, I feel like Epik is playing a more cohesive unit. Like Tarek doesn't do a whole lot to the entire team necessarily. Like, plus damage is awesome, but for dudes who actually auto-attack. Tarek's pretty singular, but he's still really awesome, because he still does enough stuff, like, really focused. Like, Udyr's a good jungler, and he can kind of gank, but if you don't gank, you don't do a whole lot as Udyr. Like, you're not this, like, super awesome late-game carry. You're a really good tank, you're really good at soaking up damage. But yeah, you don't completely just like own faces. And similarly with Kennen, like I'm actually really surprised by Kennen in 5s, because Kennen's good at single target isolation and like the I win R button of like, I'm in the middle of all of you and you're all gonna die. But Annie does that too, and Annie does it from a safe distance, which is much safer, and just, you would generally want to see that more. So I feel like they got outpicked. So good golden pickup. Yep, Big Fat Gigi's gonna take that one. It's probably fun. Kog'Maw could have had it too, but that's fine. Kennen with blue buff is good stuff. It's good people. And yeah, the teams are kind of grouping up towards top now. Okay, so CLG's in mid, and they're like, okay, guys, like Shen's doing really well, and Udyr's pretty tanky also. But Dan is super farm. He's got 49 magic pen. He's got a Zodia's ring. He's in really good shape, and we're gonna see if oh man, GG taking a little bit of damage there. You gotta be a little bit careful. Kog'Maw Ghost. I guess he saw Annie and got scared. All right, I guess. But yeah, I mean, that is just it's an unsafe carry, so you gotta be super careful about him. And they can babysit him. Like, if Hotshot just like steps his game up and starts wrecking faces, like he will win the game for his team. But only if he can kill 4 guys the time Misfortune presses R and just like plinks everyone down with bullet time. So they have to be, very careful about, their positioning is really huge, because if they take Misfortune ultimate again, they're gonna lose the game. Like Misfortune's hitting like a truck with their ultimate right now, and they're clumping up these little groups. Like that last fight down there, like, this was terrible. They're like, oh hey, let's all just sit in a Mumu's ultimate with Misfortune's ultimate going on. Oh hey, we lost. Like, that shouldn't surprise anyone. So, and CLG has the movement advantage. Kennen's really fast, Kog'Maw's really long range, Shen can dash through walls, Udyr's really fast, John is really fast. Like, they have the mobility advantage by a ton, and they let themselves group up, which is just silly. It really was just silly from them. So, Epik is putting together a push. Dan having that blue buff is really awesome. He's going to spam AoE down all freaking day. Hotshot is dodging that damage output, will kill that turret off. Alright, they're going to push up a little. And like I said, Dan is got some good map control with these turrets. They are pushing them away, though. They're free mana, but they're still free kills at the same time. They have a good poke game, but there's the Tarek stun. They are going to back off. They might be okay. Mumu goes into Udyr. Kog'Maw's got to back off and not get Umu ulted. Okay, they're going to be alright for now. Misfortune putting some damage output. Shen backing up to the side, blows Ghost. There's the stun from Annie, and they will try to drop down Kog'Maw. Very good John ultimate, but there's the Misfortune ultimate. What will they do? Can they pick this off? Kog'Maw's going to have to get out. Excessive does get the kill on Chouster, and Elements getting down as well, and there's the Disintegrate, but Aragi picking off Udyr as well, and so that's another 3-0 fight right there. And again, they're just dropping into position for this Amumu Misfortune ultimate, and I don't understand that they're not like getting themselves out of the Annie range. And it's I mean, Salsa just winning them this game. I mean, his score is really good, right? He's 3-0-5, but that first stun is just setting up everything, and it's really just completely crushing. They're already in the base at 30 minutes, already on this inhibitor turret. They're gonna push down even farther. 9-3 is the kill score. They're onto this inhibitor turret, and this could be, you know, the pre-game winning push. They'll probably back off after this. They do have Baron control. They have map control, obviously. Bottom lane is pushed down pretty hard. Top lane is a hit or miss. It's not really going anywhere per se, but yeah, I mean, CLG is aware that Epik could, of course, go for Baron. They've got to be a little bit careful.
And is this the right time to do so? I mean, they've got them pushed all back to the base. They're all coming off of a respawn.
Yeah, this is pretty much the right time to Baron. So they have a little thing here. So this turret's going to scout, and they're going to be like, oh, hey, they showed up. Big shock. So I'm actually surprised they didn't, like, sit in this brush and bait. Because CLG, like, walked right up into range of stuns. Like, he could have just died right there. And they didn't, which surprised me. They didn't really play any poking there. They didn't camp in that brush and be like, haha, I got you covered. So, you know, they had to just rush out there and look for it. But, like, I'm surprised they didn't do anything about it. Oh, they're not really going for Baron. Oh, they're trying to make it aggro the turret. All right, they tried to make it aggro the ward. They didn't do so. They did see that Baron Asher actually shot at Heimerdinger a little bit, so they do know that they're nearby if they were watching very closely. But Epik has ward control on Baron. Or they did. I think the ward's gone now. I think that timed out or Baron killed it. But yeah, both teams now creeping up for top. And yeah, it's looking really good for Epik. Heimer's doing a great job in this game. Dan's just playing phenomenally well. He's been very safe. He's been zoning very well. But any one of these fights really can go to CLG. It's just positioning based. They're not getting so far ahead from these kills that, like, it's just gone. If they get Baron and win a team fight, it's probably over. But you know, Kog'Maw does a ton of damage. Everyone has their main key items. And all they have to do is finally dodge a Misfortune ultimate, and they will win the game. And they can just blow up everyone they want to. But they've just not been able to sit there and just lay down the DPS. They're a very consistent damage output type team. You know, Kennen constantly throws shurikens. Kog'Maw must auto attack to win. And oh man, Epik is on to Baron. So here we see they do have that Heimer turret in the back for defense, actually not going for Baron. And the thing is, they don't have their whole team there yet, so this thing is dropping down, but I mean, this is the one gank they need. Yes, they have backed off. They haven't taken too much damage, but Dan is low on mana. So, oh, an amazing taunt. Here goes Kog'Maw putting some damage. Amumu does miss the banish shots, and here we go. This is going to be huge. Big Fat GG getting his ultimate off. Misfortune does channel bullet time, but Hotshot in a good position to start blowing people up. Going for Araragi. He's not hitting anyone useful. He's just running around picking different targets. And Hotshot's going to drop down. He might get a kill here. He will probably kill Tarek. Kills Tarek. There we go. Just get that kill there for himself. Good job. But I mean, they're just not playing it right. They're just like, oh, hey, here's his team grouped up, and let's just screw up our positioning and target selection. Like, Hotshot spent the first, like, 10 attacks just hitting Amumu, which is the one target you don't want to hit, because he already cast his ultimate, and he's a tank. He doesn't do anything else. And Hotshot's just, like, going for him, like, oh, I got this, man. Not really the right play. So, Team Epik already in their base. Now, they are low on health and mana, so they're like, oh, maybe we'll back off. Just kidding. They don't get any permanent damage, but I mean, the target selection is not really good from CLG. They did pick up a kill. They did get Tarek. That was good. Tarek's a reasonably good kill, but he's like the least farmed, lowest level champion in the game. Like, they really don't care if they kill him or not. It doesn't mean anything. But I guess the difficulty for them is Epik has a Zhonya's Ring on Salse and Dan Din. And Zhonya's Ring, you just activate it and you turn invincible for like 2 seconds. You can't move or attack, but like you just de-aggro for 2 seconds completely. Can't get hit, can't get targeted, you're just good. And so if they're like really going for Annie, you're like, nah, Zhonya's, I'm good. We're gonna chill out, and then everyone else might die or they might get off you, and then you're good again. Then you might get killed afterwards, but like you keep that presence for a little bit longer, you might get one more spell off, and that's just really awesome for not dying. It does so much for you. You probably break whatever stuns you're under, and just really good stuff. But Epik is just completely controlling the map now. They've taken now their second straight dragon, which is really good for them. They're just gonna drop that down really quickly. Dan playing very good. Actually going, he's gonna go for Archangels now. That's a very good choice. It's gonna have some mana regen and a lot of bonus ability power. So very good, very strong item build from this Heimerdinger. Actually, it's the same build I use. I'm just gonna plug myself real quick. I use that build. It's really good. And yeah, but CLG is still taking the buffs quite well. They haven't given up their map control. Big Fat GG does have Golem buff, throwing out shurikens, dropping that down. He does do a lot of damage. He is working on his own Zhonya's Ring. But, you know, Epik is just doing a very good job. They've picked out another turret up top. And this is dangerous for John. There we go. Yeah, she goes back around towards the bottom. Udia's group it in as well. And here we go. Dan throws a grenade. Doesn't hit anything. Just barely missed that shuriken. We really needed to hit that shuriken, I believe. If GG hit that, that'd be a nice slow, and that might have gotten them a Heimer kill. But we see the positioning is so good. We see Epik off on the right-hand side. Oh, very good job at Hotshot. Does reveal them with his ultimate. Very good play. Very tactical use of that spell. And that's the kind of stuff that's going to keep you in the game if you're a little bit worried about losing. You do want to be careful about that kind of stuff. About those ganks to the side and just poking things and revealing them. That's really big. So the direct Baron control is actually in the hands of Epik. There's no ward right here for CLG, but both teams know that's really going to be push time. Just some more farming going on by GG. I just don't think Kennan's implemented it. Is Kenan really doing enough influence here in this game? And there we go. Epik is back up in the game. They're pushing this down. And oh, there's a reveal. So they do know what's happened. And Baron again for the second time getting dropped to half and then ignored. But this actually could be really good positioning. Epik Gaming is split up right now. This is the fight that CLG must win. And they're not going for it now. They have Heimer up alone. There's the big fight GG. And a very good job. They will kill Dandan. They needed that right there. That is very good. They needed that. They needed that. And that's 500 bonus gold. Uh-oh, and Sauce is now available. And Sauce has Burn Flash, but she is still available. That is a slow from... Oh, no. Oh, there's the Lizard Ball slow. Hotshot taking so much damage. But yes, they will drop her down as well. This is Sonya ult. And yes, they do drop her down. Very good job there. That is 2 kills unanswered. They needed that. And then another killing spree. That was Dan and Sauce were the 2 who were getting all the kills. That is huge for them. So that is a 1,500 gold swing for the kill itself plus the assist credit. And this is enough to potentially Baron. If they wanted to, they could Baron. They have a Kog'Maw with a Madrith Blood Razor and a green elixir. Oh my god, they are going for it. And they know is the thing, like Shen sees them, they know, but Shen can take them for all day, and that's fine. And they don't have a good way of stealing it. They don't really have a good way of stealing that. So as long as Hotshot does his job, they really could just completely... Uh-oh, they're going. They're 10-2000, they've got to pick this off. Oh, Zonia's trying to zone them out. Yes, they do get Baron. Hotshot's getting low, but he's going to be okay for now. He needs some kind of Janna shield. Aragi's in the middle, but does not have his ultimate, I don't think. There's the fight. Oh my god, Kenan doing so much damage, trying to pick up Misfortune, but there's a Mumu in the middle of it. Hotshot out of range of the ultimate will blow everyone up right here. Does rob from Mumu. We'll go again to Excessive. Excessive getting friggin'... Oh, one more shot. Yes, he goes down. And oh man, amazing play there. Graphic now just completely screwed. Going to get will he flash? Yes, there's the flash. But still, they could chase him. There's the bear stance stun. There's Kog'Maw's W. Chunk. Will they kill him? They can't quite do it. The Ignite getting him low, but he will get out, which is just so huge. The positioning, you saw that they had finally had that fight where Misfortune's off to the side, Amumu's kind of stuck over here, and then it's like, so here's 2 guys up here, chilling off. Here's 2 guys down here chilling. Let's go blow them all up. And they just completely wiped the floor with them. And it was just the play to make. And it was just like so like almost elementary from Epik to like not split up, and they did. And you see when they did these group together team fights, 2 to 3 fights straight, they're just like, yo dog, we're gonna press R and kill you. And then they didn't, and they just got raped. And it was just funny to watch that. I want to see this game go on. They lost an inhibitor at 30 minutes, which is usually a sign of you're losing. Right. But they did a very good job of holding it together. They didn't get pushed again. They kept it alive. They didn't allow Baron. There are a few things that I think Epik could have capitalized on. There's the one time back here where they like ran all the way up to this brush and then like, oh, it's just a turret. We're cool. And they could have ambushed them there. But like, a couple of like little things that I probably would have done, as the observer, like knowing everything. But like, I mean, that you really shouldn't have screwed up the fishing. That was really, really key for them, and that really hurt them. So, I mean, now we've kind of reset the playing field. 8-13, 5 kills the advantage. Still more turret kills for Epik, so like their global experience in gold is probably a little bit higher. But oh, there's the first really big buff steal. CLG's going to pick up that lizard, and that's huge. So, even though Epic's gotten dragons, they've got more turrets, they've got more champion kills, Baron is worth a lot. And that's equalized the dragons, and that buff is worth quite a bit.